Harry. You're watching. So you're watching Ark. What am I saying? I'm an endgame player in old school RuneScape with a daily show on YouTube and some weekday streams on Twitch. And if you're interested in getting better at old school, I invite you to subscribe to the channel and come along for the ride with me. We're doing a somewhat advanced Lunar raid with some cross-free stack and skip and 2-pile Nihilo boss. That's the goal anyways. If things go smoothly, we'll try to do all of those. I always take the lowest KC first, whoever shows up on stream, so long as we meet the minimum requirements. When we have open spots like we do this raid, we sometimes have guests join us like Torag's here, who's going to be showcasing some quality gameplay hopefully. I'm on the south freeze roll. Mike is on the north freeze roll. Torag's on the range roll. Candy Bro and Phantom on the melee roll. For this raid, Candy Bro, do you have a Din's Bulwark by chance or no?
No, I do not.
You do not? No worries. Are you an Ironman?
No, I'm not.
Would you like to borrow one for a little bit of fun?
I can try.
Alrighty, go ahead and trade me. Let's go ahead and loan you this. Just say confirm loan for session here in the in-game chat.
Loan for session?
Yep, just like in-game. Yep. Confirm loan for session. Awesome. And we're going to be putting this bulwark to use at Maiden. It's going to be doing a lot of damage, hopefully. So, for Maiden, things are going to be slightly different. For myself, I'll be freezing north 1 tick late, then south 2 in the clump, and then bowing twice between 70s and 50s. For Mike, you're going to be freezing south 1 right away instead of north 1, then north 2, then the 3s and then the 4s. Ideally, you're freezing south 3, so also catches everything in the clump. So one more time, for Mike, you're freezing south 1, north 2, south 3, and the 4s. You'll stay in your mage gear after freezing 70s and immediately freeze again. The crab should be spawning right on schedule there, okay? And for Get Candy Bro, you're going to be our early Din's Bulwark user. Make sure you equip the Din's, make sure it's set to pummel. Likewise for you, family, make sure it's set to pummel. For the Ranger here, Torres, what Torres is going to be doing is staying on boss all the way till 50s. He may contribute some spec to make sure that the proc happens at the right time. So if you see him using like a ZCB or a claw spec or something, that's probably what he's up to make things work out for us. For Candy Bro, you're going to be our early Dins. What that means is you'll stay on boss all the way till 50 spawn. When 50 spawn, you'll equip the Din's Bulwark and your melee gear, right? And you'll run to the Din's tile. If you don't have it, I'll ping it for you when we go into the raid. You'll do a Din spec right away, and then you'll help clear out any loose crabs on the north side. Famgem, you're going to be the late Din's roll. You're going to stay on boss all the way till 50 spawn. When 50 spawn, you'll scythe the old north 1. Then you'll do a Din's Bulwark spec from the Din's tile or one of its variants. And then you'll help clear any loose crabs on the north side and stay on boss for the rest of the kill. If you understand what you're doing, aside from maybe needing the Din's tile, go ahead and say R in game. Does anyone need the Din's tile? I can ping it for you. Do you
I
just
need
stay
to
on clump
install and
after you do force? Yeah, you'll help clear the clump, Mike. You'll throw a couple barrages on it. Come again?
I need to install and I need to stay on the boss till 50, and then I need to do the din spec and then go north.
Yep. Stay on boss till
Okay.
50s. Didn't spec, then go north. On get candy, bro. Awesome. Let's go ahead and potion. Awesome. And I will ping those tiles for you when we go into the raid. Little ice barrage there. I should really showcase some SBS freezing in these videos. I don't think I've done it too much. I don't think I've done it all for YouTube. But it's a lot of fun. A little more challenging. Drop your salve and nothing else. Makes room for a two-handed weapon here. Well, I'll stand on this side. Alright. The Din's tile is up here. We want to be avoiding these during the beginning of the room, so we'll all be standing here and avoiding these Din's tiles. Can anyone join us here? The Din's tiles are here and here.
Okay. Yep, I marked them.
Yep. When 50 spawn, you'll run there. If you're standing here, you'll spec the crab that's right next to you. If you're standing here, you'll spec maiden. Either one works. Whatever's easier. Alright, spam click to go in. If you're standing here or here, you'll hit the crab. If you're standing here, you'll hit maiden. Those are your options.
So
1, 2, or 3.
The back one is the crab.
Yeah, if you're standing out here, you'll hit the crab. And if you're standing up here, you'll hit maiden. Whatever's not ragged, okay? Alright,
Okay.
spam click to go in. Only one spec Make sure you save your spec for the din specs. Remember, Mike, you're freezing south 1, north 2, south 3, and the 4s. You're on the other side. Stay in your mage here, north freeze. You gonna freeze on top of the old crabs? No, don't spec yet. We gotta wait for the 50s. Oh,
Yeah, I'm waiting.
you want to stay on boss until the 50 spawn is what I mean.
Uh,
I think I froze a tomato and it actually froze a 3, which is kind of awkward. Yeah, it looks like all the tiles got wrecked there. It's kind of unlucky. um, Stay on boss for the rest of the kill if you're a DPS roll. It looks like some 4s may have went in. Unlucky. Say keybind entity hider AHC. Yeah, so I've got plugin presets set up so I can toggle entity hider and player outline like that. The little hotkey. Make sure swapping tank every other attack here. Or stand boss for 30s.
oh,
A big swing here. Big swing. Swing! No, we didn't get the skip. Brutal. Try to avoid the blood throws. Should be good. Surely. Okay, we got it. And we're dead. After the room. Plugin presets birthdays. Plugin presets. Holy, we took some damage. Let's get out of here. Let's give it another try. Why does the game sound so quiet? It like completely went quiet for me in my headset. I think something went wrong with the program I'm using for Alright, I think that fixed it. Go ahead and reapply to the board, we'll give it another shot. For the stole someone's angler GG, they should have dropped a salve. That's on them, Mike. South 1, North 2, South 3, and the 4s. Yeah, you'll do the same thing for all 3 sets of crabs, Mike. That's actually a good question. Sometimes in like teams you'll hear people call it cross all. That's what we're doing here. Let's go ahead and gear up one more time. We can say R again when you're ready to go. On Michael Pot. Let's get it. Plugin presets. That is a plugin there. I'm anxious that the music like sounds horrible for stream right now because it just sounds weird in my headset. I'm trusting that it's just my headset that's bugging out. Like, it's a bit higher than my voice. Turn it down a little bit. Also, remember, stay away from the dinse tiles. Someone have to restore. Drop yourself instead. Anyway, let's get in there. Mage gears on. Oh, make sure you're ready to freeze on the first tick. I'll freeze 3s for you. Uh-oh. I'm just going to abort because we had... Oh no, I didn't hit it in time. That's tragic. So, whenever crabs leak, the opportunity to skip, or the opportunity to stack kind of goes away. So in that situation, like, if you wanted to practice the dins for, like, the fun of it, you could. Just get my health back at this point. Take all my health away. Mage gear on, Aug around, get ready to freeze. Chow if you got it. Out we go. You triangle, grab yourself. If anyone accidentally yoinked that restore, that's fine. I'd like to get us practice for Maiden. If you guys are interested in it, we could try to go for the stack and skip another time. Make sure you're quick between rooms. Total time is what matters for hard mode. Go for a little pre-fire. We expect him to turn in hard mode. That's kind of why we're standing here, expecting him to turn. If he turns, we'll go for a little pre-fire here. When he's 3 steps around a corner, 1, 2, 3, hit. Well positioned to get an early Chally there. Reach around Chally. I would lose a tick if I had stepped there, because I didn't react on the very first tick of the shadow. So I just swung, so I wouldn't lose a tick. Go for a flinch here if you want to. Just look at where the hands are when you're leaving, make sure you don't get caught. Also accept that bloat can turn on you. When he's flush with the pillar on the opposite side, you can go and go for some front shots. So you'll see me doing here. So wait for him to come flush with the pillar on the left. You'll see me take a swing with a T-bow. A bit late, I lost one tick there. Down. And a nice claw spec off. We'll try to kill him here. Position towards the barrier, because we're going to try to kill him. There's 2 down here for sure. Use your claw spec if you got claws. Tick it if you need to. Swing hard. Awesome. Go, go, go. So going for these kinds of tick eats, those kinds of things that can get you killed, they'll kill your points to the chest, right? But saving it down at bloat is like 20, 30 seconds saved. So if you want faster raids, you go for it. You gotta make sure you tick eat though and survive. Otherwise, it's not worth it in terms of not worth it in terms of what you're losing, losing for completion rate and whatnot. In we go. Be quick between rooms. We care about overall time here. Put Torex on the spot. I would fill 1 range hit for him. Help him catch up. Eight west here. Did die. Did die. Teammate hit it. Try not to fill things that are outside the room that are paired like that, Mike, because those end up getting barraged usually. So if you have an option to hit something that isn't paired in something inside the room, go for that instead, okay? 18 West is an important pre-fire. I think Torx is on it. He's got it. We trust our teammates. Melee gear on, Scythe, and then Shally. Venge taking care of Anila, make sure you're avenging. A little misclick there. Oops. We'll be able to pre-fire some of the Nilos here. So like 23 becomes mage here on the walk down, so we'll go and tag it as well. Same thing, 24 is coming down. 25 coming from the right here. So we'll go ahead and fill. So we see is about to be coming. 26 coming from the west. 27 coming from the west. This kind of rotation, you're hitting all the Nilos and they come out right when they spawn. Turning them into smalls means more of your teammates will be able to stack their hits between actions. And like people won't AFK as long. It also means the smalls pop out for them sooner, which gives us more options to hit them. When the ring moves in a good state, you can take a scythe on this when it enters at melee phase, just to trim it so that your cleanup is a little bit faster. Make sure you're popping the big Nilos first. Look at Pillar Health. Pillar Health is very good here, so we're going to play really aggressively here. We see that most of the Nilos are dead. We're going to go ahead and focus the big guy down while the Nilos slowly time themselves out. We're going to go for 2-pile here. Northfee's going to stand with me. Northfee stand here, and the rest of the stack here. Candy Bro, get in the stack. Candy Bro, get in the stack. You're not moving for the style of us. We're doing 2-pile. Make sure you're healthy. 85 HP. Brew up. Restart Super Combat. We do not move. We just treat it just like regular old Tob. No moving. Just swing hard. Make sure you're avenging. You only get these tick fills as well with the blowpipe if you're tick perfect on your phases. Little blowpipe fill again. Swing hard here. Hopefully we can kill it. No dice. Maybe on this phase. Oh no, a missed prayer! That'll do it. Out we go. Quick between rooms. If we're getting all the vengeance off, it's very valuable. Quick between rooms. I'll be 1-2, Mike 1-3, Torx 2-3. Fam Gem's filling, Candy Bro backup. If you get there first, it's your spot. I miss the Inferno theme. It looks so much cooler when it's Inferno theme, in my opinion. So there's two different ways you can play Soap. If you're flinching, you're trying to generate more orbs, trying to create more Venge opportunities for your team, taking Venge's off prayer to push the fight faster. That's one way to play. You'll see Torax flinching almost every attack there. It's not because he's scared of a melee, it's because he wants to go faster and create more orbs for more Venge opportunities. And if you want to play safer, make the fight easier, you'll stand in melee range whenever you're above 22 HP. Recommend it for the learners. That keeps you safe, makes it so you don't create more orbs and more chaos. That's what it's like. You got a tuner Speckle, myself or Torax will be throwing on the hammer here. Famgem, brew up once you're able to. Get above 22 HP at least. Don't get meleeed out here. Awesome specs hit. you're low HP, you got a ball, and you could ticky it. Otherwise, make a sandwich. Mike, you got the left button. Torx, you have the right button. Looks like he's gonna ticky this, maybe? He's gonna ticky his. Alright. It's a choice. You'll notice he heal othered there right before getting hit by the ball. That's a way you can get rid of your health and set it to a teammate, get some value for the health. He probably tried healing an Iron Man. That made him very confused. That happens. Bottom four borders, Candy Bro, hang back a tiny bit, then follow the squad. I think someone may have left the maze early, who was lower in orb order, which caused the person higher in orb order to get tornado because they weren't on the maze yet. Make sure you're waiting if you're lowest in orb order on the inside. Just rotating over to wherever the empty spot is. That's kind of how I'm playing this. Take the ball if it's on you. When I step away, eat it as he throws the neck back. That's your timing for the tiki. Nice try there, Mike. You click though. Sometimes you click and it doesn't go through. It's the worst. Nice try though. Awesome. Put your offense on. So drop your chins. If you have extra points, you're gonna buy and drop brews for your teammates. Some brews on the ground there. Make sure you grab your stam, of course. Always grab your stam first. Got extra points. You can buy and drop a shark for a teammate. Should never drop restores because everyone buys restores first. Quickly into the next room. Maybe someone have extra restores from like coming into the raid or something. You can always decant stuff too if you've got extra space. Go, go, go. The second one spawns in your quadrant. I will hold it until you take over. Wherever you were at Soda is where you are for this room. If it's not in your quadrant, do not worry about it. Stand the center of your quadrant here. Take over. Stay in your quadrant, Sam Jam. You got punished for it. It leaked on you. Take over to Candy Bro. Always taking over the old one. Okay. You have BGS, you'll scythe BGS here. Always hold the old one until you can take over. Stay in your quadrant. Whoever went to the northeast quadrant who's supposed to be southeast. Spam click. Listen for the spit noise. Spit, attack. That's what we're going for. Spit, attack. When you hear the spit, we click to move, attack. Go for it again. Spit, attack. Spit, attack. That's how you're paying attention to Scythe. I'm a late swing here, right on the last tick before I step back. So I would attack when I normally step back after that. So you have an early swing right when I get there. A middle swing after I've been there for one tick. A late swing, I've been there for two ticks. And then after a late swing, I attack when I normally step back. And rinse and repeat. Spit, attack. Spit, attack. Spit, attack. And then we attack when we normally step back. Awesome. Attack when he looks away. 5-tick weapon on. 3, 4, 5. You're probably worried I was going to scythe one tick early there, weren't you, Mike? You see the claws coming out. I don't know what Torex is doing. He's going all over the place. No, he's having a good time, I guess. Maybe he's just showcasing some fancy footwork or something. Anyway, I was just showing you can actually group up with teammates if you're ever in a 5-man. That is a good thing to do. So the person who's syncing up doesn't have to actually group up with someone. Drop some supplies in your quad or everywhere in the early parts of the raid. Make sure you spread them out so it's easy to pick them up. Don't drop them in one pile. Mage prayer on. Fight is starting. Enthrall. 2, 1, go. Mike, you're picking it up here. Camden, you're picking it up here. Spackle heading west. Candy will pick it up here. Spackle heading east. I'm up next. Mike, you're up next. If your spec could kill it, you want to be pulling up as you spec. Range off the pillar, range per potty, sip Sandfew now to block out the poison. In case you make a mistake, then you will never take any poison hits. Awesome. You can pop the crab aggressive if you feel comfortable doing so. Go ahead and pop that purple. That's a criminal weapon. Don't use a TiVo for that. Use a blowpipe. Sure the ranger has a blowpipe though. Well. Not trying to call Torex out too much. You have 85 HP, always swing here. Keep yourself 118 combat. Let's go ahead and check everyone's stats. Little 118 check, looking for any limp scythes. Too used to T-bowing it, don't do it. Bad habit, we catch those. Off, don't hit, don't hit, don't hit, don't hit, don't hit. Nice stuff. Swinging hard here. I don't know what's up with my plugin here, but it says I had a 58-minute, 26-second bloat. That can't be right. I mean, our bloat wasn't great, but it wasn't that slow. What the heck? Oh man. Gonna 5-tick this one if it doesn't die. Fantastic. Clean tanking carries P3. Tanks on you. Try to tank perfectly. If you want to practice your tanking, you can step back on the tick. The tank should be stepping under. Also keep you safe from melees. 4 ticks after that pew noise, you step under, then click attack the next tick. Just hang on, hit them when they turn blue. Position for webs, position for webs. Stand when you can. Make sure you're fully potted up, super combated, swinging as hard as you can right now. Now is the free damage portion of the raid. Every 5 ticks is a free damage swing, basically. Tornadoes be spawning on the next hit or so. Make sure you get your claw specs off. Remember, stand far away from where your nados are going to be. That way, you're able to lure your tornado and not get cooked. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2, 3. You'll see the pattern there. 3 ticks between yellows. If the ball's on you, you gotta pass it to a teammate. Who got the ball? Pass it to a teammate. It's your job to pass it to a teammate. Set up the pog tank. Do a little reverse. So I'm positioned for webs. A little fun there. So 21-25, a faster raid. For a typical learner raid. Any luck, any purples, any kits. We could still get kits here. It's a very violent raid, I would say. A lot of death, a lot of aggression with the playstyle, but it's fun. Any kits? That is 700k worth of loot. 10 death purple! No way you say that. Imagine. I've seen 19 before. 19 death of Vernic before. Could still be a kit for Torags. Any luck? Pause? No, nothing. That was with the rap snack. We were being kind of mean to each other. Not mean, but like kind of aggressive with the gameplay. It's a very interesting raid. Very different. We gotta showcase a little bit of two pilot Nilo boss, which I think is interesting. Does anyone have any questions about the raid? Um, that raid might have left with questions like, why was it so aggressive? Why did we stay for bloat and basically get ourselves killed? Is it worth ever doing that? Those are things that kind of come up from time to time. My opinion is if you're trying to raid for consistent clears, don't do that. Just accept that you're not getting the down. Or if you are going to do it, you need to tick eat in order to facilitate it not being a death. And you need to understand that there's a chance you just wipe the raid trying if you all noodle. Um, that kind of thing is able to come up when you attempt to like tank bloats stomp on the second down trying to force the down to kill him before he gets up and starts walking again and you lose 20-30 seconds. Um, some of the habits you'll notice during the raid that are a little bit different. Things like flinching at so to generate more orbs for more venge opportunities. That's something you'll see from more experienced players. In a learner level raid, I would not recommend it because it creates a lot more chaos, makes it very difficult to survive. You get a lot more orbs to pray against. But if you're trying to create vengeance opportunities, cast vengeance, tank the vengeance off prayer, kill Soat faster by using the venge reflect damage and then keeping your venge active, revenging during the maze. If you're running it, if you're skipping the maze, it's a different story. But um, those are all some of the things that kind of might be going through someone's head during that section, and it's an interesting thing to think about because it changes the raid from how can I use my resources to keep myself safe from how can I use my resources to do the most damage possible without dying. Um, and that's health becomes one of those resources, vengeance becomes one of those resources. So it's an interesting philosophy towards the raid. It changes the way you think about it a little bit. And it's why you'll often see experienced players die doing what seems like really stupid things when they're really just trying to push a little more DPS out. Anyway, I hope you found an interesting video. Shout out to all you tobbers who stuck around and liked the video. I like you. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed it. For all of you taking on the theater, good luck and good raids.